Hi folks, I think this should be a very important message I'm going to be giving you. This is a walkie talkie. We are up the West End and we're going to walk, we're going to talk. Now, I heard about this digitally first, then somebody told me in person, and I am absolutely appalled to hear about this. And all I can say is, if any of the family or the person affected gets to see us, I just can only, words defy me, but I'm just trying to pass some positive vibes to you. I think that's what the youngins call it, right? I'm just wanting to send some positivity towards you and wish a fast recovery from what seems to be an absolute horrible nightmare. And that's generally what I've got to say on the matter. I just hope the person affected gets offered the adequate levels of help and the adequate ranges of help as quickly as possible to hopefully recover yourself from what I'm about to talk about. So folks, it is absolutely grim what I'm about to say, and I'm going to kind of preface it by saying, whether you're on the first bus of the morning or the last bus of the night, you should have complete safety at all times and have confidence that the driver is going to get you from A to B without a single hitch. I mean, mechanically buses aren't that great, but ultimately what I'm trying to say is you should be able to go from one place in an hour, doesn't matter what time of day it is, without incident. But unfortunately, this person had been subject to a sexual assault the last bus of the night as it came into the terminus. That's absolutely grim. Kudos to the police, and kudos to anybody who raised the issue via 999 etc, right? Because the whole bus station area was actually zoned off while CID got in about collecting evidence etc, and bus driver's in custody where he belongs. Fucking animal. That is absolutely grim to hear, because the idea of getting a bus, anyone say to me, correct me if I'm wrong, but the idea of getting on a bus is letting a professional take the strain for you. Letting the professional do the thinking, where to turn, what to do, etc, etc. That is the kind of idea. Some people don't have the luxury of being able to drive, and that's okay, and that's where buses come in highly useful. Again, sometimes people are maybe recovering from surgeries and all that stuff, and their full range of movement isn't quite there yet, and that is another good reason to use the bus. Or, for instance, with all this LEZ, net zero, 15-minute journeys and Euro 5, 6, etc, maybe it's too expensive to drive in and out of town or in and out of whatever area it is. So the bus works out theoretically half the price, and yeah, you should be wiring into that left, right, centre, right? And the thing is, absolutely nobody, not passenger or bus driver, should be fear of being assaulted in any way, shape or form as you go about your daily life. but it's happened. It's absolutely fucking happened. Now, I'm just wondering, see, at the point of what you call recruitment, I ask a question. Did this driver have convictions? Did he have what you call his DBS and PVG check? Technically, if a company is a good company, which no bus company is actually, let's be honest, they're all run by gangsters. First, McGill's, Stagecoach. You want me to go on long with that list? Anyway, if you are serving the public, you could be serving the young, the old, the disabled, the people with dementia. You've got to have your PVG, protection of vulnerable groups, right? I'm not too sure the exact specifications because it's been a long time since I talked to a bus driver about what's it called, entry qualifications and all that stuff. But I would have thought a PVG certificate at the very least, because that means you can say, and I quote a law, yeah, I am legally sound enough to drive a bus full of the full range of humans that get on. Not everyone has a sheer luck of being a mentally fit Adonis with all the perception, etc., right? But anyway, when this gets to first bus level, I genuinely think there's going to be a few heads that are going to be rolling, right? You know, we'll have to investigate the guy was what you call interviewed for the job. Did he give you know, like DBS extended or PVG? Is this a new crime that's just came from the middle of nowhere, which I am? But yeah, I mean, what does a depot manager know about it? Now, the number 3 is run by Scots and Depot, so I know the depot manager's name, and he'll probably be brought in for some kind of interview. You know, what did he know of a guy? Did he think the guy was a pervert, etc., etc.? Are the PVGs up to date or whatever? You know, I think that's going to be a very interesting. It's going to be a very, very interesting conversation between Mr. W and Police Scotland. Now, if we go, obviously Scots and Bus Depot is not ahead of first bus. Oh my gosh, what the hell's happened here? I think that's been a oh shit, that's a motorbike. No, moped. But anyway, I think as well, Police Scotland will have to have a very, very embarrassing and uncomfortable interview with First Bus Aberdeen. First Bus Aberdeen are the head office for First Bus. So yeah, this is going to be an intensely embarrassing time for one and all. And if this person had got their bus driving job, you know, with a check under the table and, you know, isn't no PVG, then it's most likely going to get sacked and possibly disbarred from bus operations. You know, it's grim. All I can say, I can only pass my most positive energy over to the lady affected and the family surrounding, because it's like a ripple effect. It's not just the person who gets sexually assaulted, it's the family, you know, and the long waits trying to get, you know, like the NHS to help. But all I can say is I really do hope this young lady certainly get all the help as quickly as possible, because there's nothing worse than having to wait. We're all with yous, right? And what I mean by we're all with yous, we're all with the lady, we all stand by her, and we'll stand by the family, and whatever the Drumchapel community can do to help, please do. It's just a shame that, honestly, as in the TikTok video I seen, the question is, well, who the hell do we trust now? That's a good question, but all we can do is try and get the lady the help that she needs in the quickest amount of time. And from what I know as well, as I said previously in the video, the guy is under custody, and I can only hope that all the CID work has been done enough to actually land him a remand. This monster shouldn't be even driving a little Nissan, let alone a Dennis Enviro 400, 300, whatever it is. But anyway, I'm going to bring things to an end. The video, I'm sorry it was a bit of a dark one this time around, but as I said, I can only send my best energy to this young lady and her family. Share the video around, folks, and if you have any updates or anything, please put them in the comments. If they're on, they'll be up, and also if there are comments that are of good use, yeah, they'll be up as well. But anywho, I think it's time to get myself a wee drink or so, because that was a rough topic to go through, and my mouth is as drier than sandpaper. So I'll catch you all later, and for goodness sake, be safe.